Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a get ready with me video, basically showing you how I created this look for a specific video that I just filmed. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. Of course, we can't start makeup without my EOS lip balm. I use this every single day and it just helps with my dry lips. The foundation I'm using today is L'Oreal's Infallible Pro Matte. I did do a full product review on that, so if you haven't seen it, I will link the video down below. So basically, I dot it all over my face and I blend it out with my fingers. And then of course, topping it off with my beauty blender, making sure everything is nice and smooth and looks flawless. Using NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Honey, I'm basically using it underneath the eyes to kind of highlight and of course cover up any dark circles. Going in with my Bobbi Brown Creamy Concealer in the color Warm Natural, I'm basically applying this right on top of my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer to add just a little bit more coverage. And then of course blending it out with the Magical Beauty Blender, or for some, the Booty Blender. Nice and bright eyes. Time to set everything up with my Bobbi Brown Sheer Finish Pressed Powder in the color Warm Natural. Using my Bobbi Brown powder brush, I'm just dusting it all over, especially down to the T-zone. Can't forget the bronzer. Using my NARS Laguna bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and slightly sculpt and contour the cheeks and also add just a little bit of color all throughout my face. Oops, I think I forgot a spot. Oh well. Using my Bobbi Brown Face Blender brush, I'm just basically blending everything away so it's nice and smooth looking. Time for blush! Using Benefit's Dandelion, I'm basically applying this to the apples of my cheeks. I'm seriously obsessed with blush, so using Bobbi Brown's Illuminating Bronzer in the color Maui, we're going to go ahead and top off Benefit's Dandelion to add a pop of color and a little bit of a glow. Alright guys, going in with my NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eye Base. That is certainly a mouthful. We're going to put that all over the lid just so that way my eyeshadow stays on and does not crease. Alright, using Bobbi Brown's Ivory eyeshadow, we're using this color as my highlight, just applying it right on the brow bone. Using the color Rose from the LORAC Pro Palette 2, I'm applying this all over the lower lid, no higher than the crease. Using MAC's Soft Brown Eyeshadow, I'm using this as my transitional color, so apply it on an eye blender brush and go back and forth on the crease, just kind of buffing the color, making sure there's no harsh edges. Using my LORAC Pro Palette 2, I'm using the color Mocha on the outer corner of my eyes. And as you can see, I did use a tape just so that way it's a great guide, especially because I do wing out my eyeliner. Going in there with the color Cocoa from the LORAC Pro Palette 2, I'm basically blending mocha and cocoa together and just kind of infusing the colors, creating a nice smoky gradient effect in the outer corner. Using Bobbi Brown's Espresso, I'm just kind of infusing the color and adding just a tiny more depth. And then here adding black from the Pro Palette 2, definitely infusing the outer corner and just giving it a little bit more drama. And then of course blending it all out. And then just going back over that with MAC's soft brown eyeshadow, just kind of blending everything and buffing everything all out. Alright guys, time for eyeliner. Using my favorite gel eyeliner by Bobbi Brown in the color Black Ink. I'm using that to tight line and then of course creating a winged liner effect. A winged liner is certainly my signature liner, but if you're not used to a winged liner, you can go ahead and do a regular liner or even just leave it as a tight line and double up on mascara. But this is just something that I typically do just because I love it and it just makes my eyes super wide and super big. And don't forget that flick! Using my NARS Larger Than Life Longwear Eyeliner Pencil in the color Black, I'm using that to tightline the lower lash line of my eyes to create a really smoky, very dramatic look. Going back with the color Cocoa from the LORAC Pro Palette 2, I'm basically taking a smoky eyeshadow brush and kind of smudging out that color to create a smoky, smudged out effect. Using my favorite mascara at the current moment, which is Maybelline's Lash Sensational, I'm doing a couple coats on my top and then a few coats on my bottom. Oh, and for those of you that are wondering, yes, I am wearing false lashes. There are Ardell's number 135 in the Natural Lash collection. Alright, all you Kylie Jenner fans out there, using her favorite lip liner in the color Whirl from MAC, I'm using that to line my lips right before I apply my lipstick. You can certainly overdraw your lips if you want to. I typically just line the natural lines of my lips just to kind of add definition to them. So that's just exactly what I'm doing, and then kind of applying a little bit of that Whirl lip liner and filling it all in. And topping that all off with my favorite lipstick from MAC in the color Twig. This is certainly my go-to lipstick. I absolutely love it and I'm obsessed with it, and it's definitely a go-to color, very natural and very pretty, and it goes with the look. Alright guys, and that completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this edition of my Get Ready With Me video makeup kind of tutorial. If you guys have any requests for videos, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comments. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And like always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.